I got to get a link for this thrown up.
Oh, well, I'm just saying, Love and I, we suck on I make my own, my private jet. Oh, yeah.
All right, test 1 2. I believe we're back and we're ready to go, folks.
Oh, yeah.
All right, test 1 2. I believe we're back and we're ready to go, folks. Game of the week 6 is live. We got the
16.
Bulls, Hunters. Both these teams came into today 1-11 on the season. 1-14, excuse me, on the season. We're in week 6. Only winning one game. The Wolves surprisingly beating the number 2 ranked Gators at the beginning of the year. Hunters only win coming to. Here we are, week 6, making this the game of the week. Wolves. Both these teams have had one game as of excuse me, there we go. Both teams have had had games today. The Wolves won their game. The Hunters and even just playing without Aiden Stepher today. In replace of him, they do have a really solid player in Portland's. I don't know if Portland's starting the game.
I don't care. Okay, golden water.
Another big story is John Preston is playing here. Last week was limited on minutes, if not even didn't even play at times because of a thumb injury. But scored the first points of the game and gets an assist right there down low. On their big part in the look it up. I'm pretty sure. Are you this? I've seen that. Look it up. They're really big deal. I've seen it. I've seen it. Like I've seen it. And there's points there. So it's not really like and I got a kick ball right there. Good defense by Wolves, right? Kick ball, no harm, no foul. Set at the top. Finally,
here. Guess what? I'll show you. Give me one moment.
It's the deep players. The 48th overall by the Hunters. Like ducks?
They're done.
Like ducks? Ducks get what? A 48 overall pick. Fifth rounder start is going to highly lead to that. It's going to really lead to the 1-12 record right now. Give me one second here.
You get what?
Nothing new under the sun. Nobody get the sun. I got the sun.
That's your first. Your hair is your first. Listen, I was wrong. Her hair Your hair is your first.
There we go. I had to get the music turned down because YouTube will be right now, and this would get taken down. Not that we're gonna make money off this anyways. In Portland, it's a big shot. I'm gonna see if I can get this to swivel with me here. There we go.
Okay. So you're saying,
all right, so 5-5 is your score in the game of the week deemed the toilet bowl. John Preston dribbling that ball, trying to make something happen here. Dishes it to Holman. Holman gets the lay-in. We see a lot of that. Part of their success and also part of their I'm gonna go over big time for him. When he's not, that's a lot of lost points they're giving up. Out to Dylan Winslow. Just can't get it to hit. That's a good shot. I like that shot by him. Unable to get it to hit. Wolves corral the rebound. John Pressman in the corner. Can't get it to hit. And just offensive rebounds right now are killing this Hunters team. Not hustling. We got one thing we like to say in the rugby that hustle is in being free. Hustle gets you second chance points. Gets you. Oh, and Holman just falls there. And that's a quick little turnaround. Keep it tied back up at 6-6. All Six check up top. Wilson, the second round pick for the Wolves after their first round pick being John Pressman. John Pressman takes a shot, unable to get it to hit. Wilson just hasn't really had his numbers this year. He is a floor general, and the Wolves, last I checked, lead the league in assists. As a team, which is interesting for a team to be 2-11. But then they've had a lot of games that they've been in, just haven't been able to close it out. Again, this one tied 6-6 for anybody just joining us. And John Pressman hits it in the corner. 8-6. Wolves up. Hunters have free today. Obviously, they're going to get 2 timeouts without a sub. And Riley Means can't get it to fall. That's a tough little lay-in right there off the back iron. Gotta think they're definitely going to use both those timeouts at some point. Good ball movement right there. Riley Means picks up the assist. 4 points. 8-7. 8-7. Keeping our score operators. Riley Means follows his shot, gets the bad bounce, goes the other way. Wolves have the ball. And one thing to add, Carter O'Connor has checked into the game to give Ryan Holman a break. Dylan Winslow keeps shooting it, but keeps missing it. That's 48th overall pick for you. And John Pressman makes him pay for the for coming out empty on that offense possession. Basically, once start hitting, I don't know about it. Neither of the Hunters are hitting, or none of the Hunters are hitting right now. Sorhoff looking to maybe make something happen. That was a good little move there. Wilson deemed white chocolate by the league. Out to Carter. Carter with the shot. Short with it. Ball goes right to Portland. Oh, Dylan Winslow's got to keep his head up there. He had Portland wide open for a quick little check down low. That's limited ball knowledge. And that's good ball knowledge right there. Doing a little pump fake. Gets both at his defenders. And yes, Ethan Lane fan page sitting in a chair over there. We'll get him here in a second after this possession. Unable to get it in there. Good shot at it, Carter. Portland wants it. Portland gets it to fall. Let's do a quick little shout out. Ethan Lane fan page. Down low, Ryan Holman has checked back in for Carter O'Connor and just launches the ball out of bounds. We got to clip that and send that into space. Yikes. All right. Okay. Who's tip? And Wilson with the 2. Current score, we got 12-10. Wolves take the lead with that 2-pointer right there. Portland thought about it. Going down low. Good little pass off to Riley. Riley thinking about it. Gets hacked on the play. No basket. No basket. He was fouled before. And that's just a costly turnover. And they get it right back. Good defense there by Cortland Sutton. I don't even think that's his name, but that's what his name's going to be right now because it's an NFL player. Cortland wants it. Gets it to fall. That's a big time bucket for the Hunters. Makes it 12 all. This is a great sub. Again, Cortland not normally playing with the Hunters, but really pulling his really making his presence felt here as a sub. Hunters always playing with Riley Means Takes one in the face there. We do have injury timeouts if we need. Takes one in the eye, I believe. Somewhere in the face.
Yeah.
Usually Riley giving it in the face, but shout out Elena. All right, here we go. Reset it back up top. All right, no harm, no foul. Good ball movement and that leads. Ooh, almost to an assist. Dylan Winslow gets that rebound. Riley Means dishes it off. Dylan, you got to finish that, and he gets it. Sells on the assist, but gets the rebound.
Oh yeah,
Riley Means doesn't look happy about that. That's hurting his assist numbers. Down low. Riley Means a little good defense right there. And a great rebound by Riley Means. Oh, a little long on it right there. Down low, Ryan Holman gets it right there. That's just a great find by Sora. All right, Dylan Winslow takes the ball up top. Give it to the hot hand, Portland. Oh, unable, but a good rebound by Dylan Winslow. Just can't turn it over there. Finish. Unable to get it. Trying everything there. Dylan Winslow just not playing, intelligent basketball right there. You got to be crashing with your teammate. Once you see that ball go up, you never know if it's going in. You got to be crashing, trying to get rebounds. Riley Means good rebound, box out right there. That's textbook right there. And just a little bit long on it. Love the shot. Wilson Storhoff down low. Ryan Holman unable to get the friendly bounce there. Riley and Cortland trying to do anything to keep the Hunters afloat here and count it. That's a tough bucket right there. Good basket. 14-13. We got us a score, and I believe we're going to get a timeout right there. Yes, 31-14.
31-41.
31-41. That's the score. All right. I believe I'm gonna say the Hunters are taking that timeout, considering they have two of them burned. Hunters take a timeout. If you're not at Rucker, we got plenty of basketball left. All right. We got 4 more rounds after this. It's not just basketball here, all right? The whole community's showing up. There's a ice cream truck way off in the distance over there. We've got concession stand brought to you by the Harmony Gem Theater. Logan Claveter not playing today. Took a knee to the shin at Wisconsin Dells. I'm assuming it was what's that called? AAU basketball, Wisconsin Dells. Not playing this week. He says he kind of tweaked something. Doesn't want to push it. Black Panthers started the day 0-1. I think they're losing their second overall pick. They lost to the Wolves earlier today. And again, the Wolves going into that game were 1-11. Wolves trying to make it 2-0. Hunters trying to get a win today. And Cole, it's
What's 30 last?
keep playing. It was all ball. Wilson can't make him, and that's just lack of hustle. He knew it. And Dylan Winslow gets a good steal right there. Riley Means pulls that trigger, gets it to fall. Hunter's starting to open up a little bit here on offense. They take a 3-point lead. 16-13 is the score. Can they keep their foot on the gas right now, right? They're playing a little bit inspired. You got to like Dylan Winslow, maybe pulling his weight. Good little poke at the ball there. Carter O'Connor unable to get the friendly roll in there. And just not paying attention. That's a turnover. Wilson thinks about it. Pump fakes, doesn't want it. Down low. Dishes it to that's a great assist right there by Wilson Thorhoff. Good find. Way to be there, Carter O'Connor. Make that bucket. Not easy with that little turnaround. Need it. Oh, just an unfriendly. Someone's got to take that lid off it. Carter O'Connor back-to-back buckets. Gets it to fall just like that. We're back tied up 16 all with that. Carter O'Connor instantly comes in the game, ties it up, 3 points. 16 all is the score. Hunters with the ball. Oh, and Portland almost has a costly turnover. Dribbles it off his foot. Gets it to Riley there. Riley, good little move. Calls a foul. Calls a foul. Ball coming back up top. Check up top here. Step back. Unable to get it in. Carter O'Connor comes screaming in for that rebound. Again, Carter O'Connor, the steal of the 5th round, in my opinion. John Prestman. Oh, there's a lid just underneath the rim of that basket. Seeing some balls that are in and out. And I believe John Pressman subbing out, Ryan Holman in, Wolves rocking with Wilson Storhoff, Carter O'Connor, and Ryan Holman right now. Hunters with the same 3 they started with because they don't have any subs. Down low, trying to make something to happen. Need a smart shot here. Unable to get it in. That's just tough right there. Ball movement is key, folks. All right, 16 all. Wilson wants it. Gets it. That's 18-16. Wolves take the lead. And John Pressman has 1 series off. He's back in the ball game. Takes out Carter O'Connor. 5th rounder for 1st rounder. Down the stretch here. 18-16 is your score. Wolves up. Riley Means down low, trying to make something happen. Gets his own rebound. Just not able to get it. Calls a foul. Ball coming back up top. Still stays the Hunters. Again, Mason Howard, if you were here, you would agree with me. If you get fouled and you miss the layup, you just call foul. That was a foul, but that's Rucker ball for you. Need off-ball movement. Riley and I had a good conversation about that on Friday night. That unable to get it in. Riley and I had a good conversation about that on Friday about when he loses his dribble. Nobody comes to the ball, right? Nobody's doing some off-ball movement. They're just standing there expecting to be open. Ball still in play. Need off-ball movement of some kind. They're not happy with that one. Misses it. And I believe it's calling foul. I don't know. That one was just they're calling their second timeout. The Hunters are. They're out of timeouts right now. Taking their second one. They're down 16. 16-18 is the score. All right, Gators lose and Lions win without Brink. Yeah. Well, the Gators haven't lost yet, but there is a potential. Do you think that the Gators have a cupcake schedule this week? In first game, they play the Knights. No Will the Thrill Harvey. Second game. All right, second game. Suns, no Carter Glenn. And then in the third game, well, they've got Matt on, right? But no Jay Brink. Put an asterisk on a 3-0 weekend. Unless they do fall in that third game. The Lions, no Jay Brink, pick up a good, solid win against the Bowlers earlier. Off basket, needed it to fall, makes it a 1-point game. 18-17. Hunter's got to pull this one off here. They got to stay strong down the stretch, play some tough defense. Wolves got to move that ball. Let John Pressman finish this game out, in my opinion. Down low, Ryan Holman. Riley Means down here.
You do?
I'm not sure. He kind of like hit Holman's legs hard. Went down. I think he maybe just got the win. I think he's doing a little soccer. Oh, I got one. I'm hurt. Catch a little breather. Fresh out of a timeout, might I add. All right. Check it back up top. Wolves maintain possession of the game. Or ball, excuse me. Still in the lead in the game. 18-17. Main possession of the ball. Again, Wolves need to just run through John Pressman here down the stretch. Give it to your guy. And that's exactly what happens. And he's unable to get it. But Wilson, that's just Dylan Winslow being a 48th overall pick. And we got to welcome to the chat Mason Howard joining us in the chat. Love to see it. 19-17 is your score. Almost a costly turnover there. All right, Riley needs something to happen. Off to Cortland, and he shoots. Just gets the friendly roll. They needed it. That ties that game up at 19 all. Wolves Hunters 19 all. It's first one to 21. A 2 could end it here for the Wolves. If I'm the Wolves, I know exactly who I'm giving it to. John Prestman. And just like that, he calls game. That's going to do it for it. Wolves get the win. Their second win on the day. Wolves 2-0 right now as we come as we get in here. We're kind of walking off there. It's just me here today, so we're gonna do a little post-game interview with me, myself, and I. Let's see if I only got one microphone. All right. Synopsis of the game. Right, coming into this, it seems struggling to get anything to happen, right? Now it's 6 games in for both teams. Still always in the day, right? It's not getting wins. They only scored 1 win on the season. Wolves, however, kind of around, right? They're 2-0 on the day. Their first game against the Black Panthers. Again, that Panthers out for the year. But the Wolves 2-0 on the day. Maybe starting to find their stride. Good game against the Hunters there. Obviously, when you have a 5th-round pick, senior starting for me and only 3 guys, it's going to be hard for the Hunters to do anything. Maybe if I'm a Hunters owner, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, are we just going to waste Riley here? We're going to have him come out of retirement to win 1 game all year? Or maybe am I going to trade for somebody, or am I going to trade him off and just let my team stink the whole year? Something to think about, Hunters owners. They'll probably see this 2 to 3 business weeks. That's going to do it for us here at Harmony Rugby League. Walker Ward, one half of the Inside Harmony Rugby League boys. Shout out to Mason Howard in the chat. It's so watching. That's going to do it for us here. If you're not here at Ruckman League or at Ruckman Park, get here. We still got 4 more rounds to go. You're going to love it. We got concession stands. There was an ice cream truck somewhere around here. We have some good games to come. We got full power Gator squad. Now, JT, I'm just going to keep going here because I actually got some stuff to say. JT demands a trade from the Gators, shows up today to try to raise his trade stock, and then in the first game, doesn't even play, doesn't touch the court. So I bring it up to the Gators. I said, hey, what's the deal? You know the rules. Everybody's got to play. He wouldn't sub it. Something to keep in mind. Storm had the Red Sun on the ropes, in the corner, landing blows. 20 to 15, they were at game point, and then they just absolutely choke it away. It's like when you watch you watch Cole Landers go to McDonald's and he's just stuffing his face with Big Mac and picking out nom. And once in a while he starts choking. That's exactly what they did. Their jerseys match with one of them. Purple choking it away. I'm gonna get kicked off the court here in a second. Logan Claviter still out, not playing this week with injury. Polars 0-1. They're about to play their second game here against the Black Panthers, Mingo's former team. This is Mingo on his 3rd jersey of the year right now. Over here, we've got the Gators and the Red Sun. Red Sun without Carter Glenn, but I've heard fans speculating that this is the game that the Gators drop. We got JT right there. Does he check in this game? Make sure to go to inside.harmony.rucker.league on Instagram and follow along with everything going forward here. I'm going to go post the update of the scores after the primetime game of the week. That's going to do it for us here at Rucker Park. Be a friend, tell a friend, say something nice. Thank you guys for tuning in. Walker out.